Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are here. She-Hulk, episode 6, spoiler
Just
review.
Jen.
Thank you for joining us. We're getting started, so make sure to please like and subscribe to this episode. Thanks for being here. Let's get into it. We're talking about episode 6 called Just Jen. As the previous episodes have been, there is an A story and a B story. So we'll talk about Jen as the A story. And then we'll talk about the B story. So Jen receives an invitation from a person named Lulu, a high school friend that she has not kept in contact with for a very long time. And, her friend Lulu wants her to be a bridesmaid. So Jen, very nice person, packs her bags and goes to this place, or it is a very nice place where the wedding is going to be held. And she shows up as She-Hulk for some unknown reason, because Lulu doesn't know Jen as She-Hulk. But Jen shows up as She-Hulk, gets everybody's attention.
Everyone's like, wow, you're She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And Lulu, the bride, was not happy about it. And
she's like, you're taking away my spotlight. You're taking away my spotlight.
Right, exactly. So, Jen...
She sounded like that.
Right. Jen knew that, okay, well, the best thing to do is to be Jen again. All right. So now, so Jen is getting shown around. She's meeting with the other bridesmaids. Lulu tells her that she is going to be walking with someone named Jonathan. We don't know who Jonathan is, but we'll find out. And then, as time goes on, Jen is meeting people there, and she's having a conversation with Lulu. And, as a single person, I recall, when I was single, people want to know, well, are you dating anyone? Who are you seeing? And even though, Jen is a professional attorney, she has so much more to offer. Everyone wants to talk about, okay, who are you seeing? Oh, you're not seeing anybody. Oh, that's too bad. It's like,
why?
It doesn't make any sense. So Jen doesn't need to have a companion unless she wants to, but that's how it went. So there were some very uncomfortable moments with Jen and Lulu. Like I said, they weren't friends for, they haven't spoken to each other for a very long time. And then guess who shows up to this wedding? Apparently.
Titania.
Titania. Why is Titania at this wedding?
She's always where She-Hulk.
Yeah. So apparently Titania was invited by one of the groomsmen or something like that. But we know that she's checking in on Jen.
Best friend.
Right. She's checking in on Jen I don't know. She's trying to make trouble. All right. Well, so Jen gets some time to herself, and she goes over outside and she sits on a little deck. And this guy comes up to her, and, nice guy, seems very pleasant. His name is Josh. And he sits down with her, next to her, and they have a very nice conversation. But I'm suspecting, and I think it was given away by, the previously on She-Hulk reel, at the very beginning where they show you the past episodes. One of the things that they brought up was that Thunderball scene, when the Wrecking Crew was trying to attack Jen, and they're trying to inject her with the needle.
To get her blood sample.
To get her blood sample. And then the scene they say is, Thunderball, did you get it? And, the person, Thunderball, is wearing a ski mask. So we have no idea what he looks like. And he says, no, he didn't get it. It seems to me that this guy, Josh, is Thunderball.
Yes. But what's Thunderball's first name even?
I don't even know. I don't remember them by their given names, but I know they just, had...
His name is Elliot Franklin, Dad.
Okay, but you can change
make up fake names.
Sure, you could change your name
to lower people into a false sense of security.
There you go. Exactly.
But,
Yeah. So he says he's Josh, but he may not be. But anyway, I just find it very interesting that they brought that up as a previous episode, a snippet from a previous episode. So there's a connection. There's a connection there.
And then again, there was an end credit scene, not end credits, but there was a scene at the end, which I don't really want to talk about because it's kind of a spoiler, so we'll bring that up at the end.
Well, what scene is this?
I'll just say it now. In fact, I don't want to wait. So there was a scene at the end where,
end of what?
She-Hulk.
Well, which episode?
This one.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, there were some people in some sort of laboratory, and they had this needle, and they were like making this big needle. You were like, that's a big needle.
Yeah,
and then they like shut the case. Episode ends.
Right.
No Daredevil.
Well,
Are you kidding?
yes, you're right. You did jump ahead to the ending. Okay, all right, I got
Yeah.
you. I got you. Right. We'll get there. We'll get there. That's fine. All right, and so again, they're having a conversation, and then Lulu, does something very unusual, not very nice. You're inviting someone to be a part of your wedding, so she comes up to Jen and asks Jen if she could help clean up because some of the event crew
Left because she
left
was treating
because
them rude.
yeah, she was not being very nice to them. She said, "Oh, Jen, well, you mind cleaning this up and picking up these glasses?" And ridiculous. Anyway, so we find out who Jen is walking down the aisle with.
A dog. Jonathan is Lulu's dog.
Yeah, a dog. Okay, I don't know. It's a dog.
Fantastic.
It's a dog. Anyway,
Because you want somebody to walk down the aisle with your dog.
right. Okay. Well, so Jen seems to be having an awkward time. And Jen likes to, have a few drinks. She had one too many,
And kind of got a little tired.
right, and got into a little scuffle with Titania. Titania actually took advantage of her because Titania knew that she was inebriated and she was a little woozy, and all of a sudden Titania just comes right out and just whack her.
Yeah.
And
she's like, yo, you better turn her to She-Hulk, otherwise it's no fun.
Right.
And then repeatedly punches her. Like, if it's no fun, why are you still here? So then she turns into She-Hulk and beats Titania. And then they start fighting to the tune of Electric Slide. And then Titania slips and falls and breaks her veneers.
Yeah, this is not
whatever those are.
Yeah, this is the episode.
She knocked an eyelash out too.
Did we say this was a spoiler review?
Yes.
Yeah, we should have. Okay, we did. Okay,
yeah,
good.
we said that at the beginning.
We did.
She literally knocked her eyelash out. And it's like,
Alex, thank you for joining us. Just want to acknowledge that you're here. Thank you very much. Yes. So yeah, they got into a fight. Titania slips and falls, and she breaks her teeth.
fake teeth.
Her fake teeth. Yeah. And she left embarrassed.
And took the cake too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And pushed the waiter down.
Exactly.
Wow, talk about a sore loser.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about, but actually it was a pretty cool. I thought, well, it was very nice. It was short, but I liked how the stunt work was pretty decent. So we should see more of that. All right, we'll come back to Titania. Let's get to the B story. So there's a second story. Yeah, you absolutely have it. Go ahead.
You remember Mallory and Nikki from the last episodes? Remember the lawyer up one? So then Craig Hollis, aka Mr. Immortal, who is actually a comic book character, is played by David Picchisi. He looks familiar, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Do you know who he is?
Yeah, he was in the Book of Boba Fett.
Did you know that?
Yes.
Oh wow! I was going to surprise you because I like I said when we watched it, I said, well, why does this guy look so familiar? And I watched it again, and then I saw the end credits, and I saw his name. You knew that? How'd you know that?
Because I'm Batman.
Okay, well there you go. All right. I want to surprise you, but yeah, that's apologies. That's the major domo. Yeah, so
Yes.
He's actually playing Mr. Immortal, aka Craig. What's his name again? Craig Hollis, right. Okay. All right, go ahead. Craig Hollis.
So he has married multiple people.
Mm-hmm.
Many people. Many wives and one husband. And he has divorced them all the time due to his lack of commitment, and he can't handle confrontation. But if he can't handle confrontation, why has he married like 10 people?
Very good question.
But then what he'll do is he'll try to fake his own death to get out of the marriage. Like
Yeah.
one time he just walked into a road of cars. And then you forget he's Mr. Immortal. So he's just like, ouch.
Yeah.
And then walks away.
Right. He just walks up and, just dusts himself off, and he
Picks up his hat.
starts off a life with someone else, a new life with someone else.
Mhm.
Yeah. Pretty
And
interesting.
then he's trying to settle this. And then my man jumps out the window, lands on top of a car, then gets up, picks up his hat, brushes off the dust, and walks down the street as if he just took a staircase from the 5th floor down.
Yeah, like
You know,
nothing happened.
he
right?
walked out of that place like he hadn't just broken glass and fell out of whatever story it was window.
Yeah, very
Bruh,
good,
bruh,
bruh.
bruh.
Yeah. So then the next scene, you want to talk about the next scene with his ex-wives and ex-husband at the table, and
And they all came forward,
Mhm.
and Mr. Immortal used a lot of fake names to guile them. And, you know,
I
a
like
lot
that
of
word.
craziness happened.
Yeah.
So he has to come with he has to come to a settlement with them.
Mhm.
So, you know, basically each of them got what they wanted. For one person, it was like money, and the other person, it was 20 seconds of eye contact from Hollis. She never got that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And by the way, Mr. Immortals from the comics for the Great Lakes Avengers, for Dinosaur, Big Bertha, Flatman, Doorman, and if you watch Planet Money and their Microface episodes, you'll know Doorman, Flatman, Squirrel Girl, and her companion Tippy Toe, and for some reason Deadpool.
Now, you want to explain what you just said about Planet Money and Doorman?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they did these episodes. The first two episodes were like they were trying to buy a Marvel character. They tried to buy Doorman. Didn't work. But you know, they made Microface.
Right.
And now we're getting the comics and merchandise. Like Microface cheese and stuff.
Right. That's extra. So NPR, Planet Money. Yeah. So these guys,
we love NPR. I listen to Planet Money.
We
all
are
the time.
fans of NPR. So
that's why I have an MP3 player.
Exactly. So yeah, they're trying to make money, and they were going to take one of these obscure superheroes from Marvel Comics and try to, create a big name out of this person.
They could have took somebody like Luna Snow or Crescent, who nobody knows about.
Right.
Or cares about, for that matter.
Right. I got you. All right. Yeah. So Mr. Immortal, right, settled with his exes. There is
by the way, Great Lakes Avengers first appeared in West Coast Avengers number 46, July 1989.
There you go. All right. Okay.
And then we get this real suspicious site called Intelligentsia. So Mallory and Nikki are investigating it, and there's a whole lot of things about Jen and as She-Hulk, and now they know that she's being spied on, which is terrible.
Right.
And then, like I said, we see that huge needle. Roll credits.
There you go. Right. Yeah. So so that's the episode. All right. So that's the episode. I did say that I wanted to, talk about what I thought of this episode. You can also do the same. So shout out to Renee Elise Goldsberry and Ginger Gonzaga. They did very well, and I enjoy the two of them. I think they get along. They do. Yeah, they have a good chemistry. The two actors.
Let's take a break for Q&A.
Yeah, let's do some Q&A. What do we have here? Okay.
So Q+ from Alex about the lab suit. I wonder if they got Jen / She-Hulk's DNA from the fight or from Jen's vomit from drinking too much.
Interesting. I think they're still going to go after her blood. I think that's what they want.
DNA is all right, but see, I'll tell you what I think they do. Intelligentsia is also for the comics, made up of people like MODOK, and I'm just gonna Google it now.
Yeah, this is very interesting. This is actually last minute information.
MODOK, Awesome Android, Dr. Doom, Claw, the leader, who is supposed to be what's he in?
The leader is supposed to be in the Captain America, the new Captain America movie.
Dr. Doom, you already know about him. I heard talk of some sort of cameo of his in, Wakanda Forever. I don't know. Nothing's confirmed. Nothing's set in stone. Egghead, Mad Thinker, Superior MODOK, Red Ghost, Super Apes, Trapster. With all of these are just like some. Can
you put that list back up again? I want to look at that again. This is very interesting. So Intelligentsia. So apparently on the series, the episode is this website. All right, where they
which
post,
might be set up by the the actual company Intelligentsia, the actual villain group.
Right. Yeah. When I watched it, it just seems to me, okay, this is the name of this website that posts hurtful images or hurtful things about
But
different
comic book
people.
fans would be kind of upset if they just turned Intelligentsia from a group of awesome supervillains
Right. And
to a website.
now this is very interesting because MODOK, all right, I believe he's supposed to be in the Ant-Man movie. Is that
exactly that?
Is it Ant-Man or is it the Guardians of the Galaxy?
Sandman. Guardians of the Galaxy is completely different.
Okay, so it's Ant-Man. So he's going to appear in the next Ant-Man movie, the Quantumania. So we have the leader, which we just said, who's going to be a villain in the Captain America movie for next year. We got Dr. Doom.
Self-explanatory.
Right, we're still. Yeah, and this is interesting. I mean, we're just finding out this information right now, so this could tie into something. This could mean something else. So
that is the intelligence.
We're 6 episodes in now, right?
Yeah, so we got 3 to go, I think, because it's 9 episodes.
3 more to go. I still don't know. Well, I guess once you're doing your research, if you're not, really into the comic books, I don't think anyone would want to go and do research as to what this all means or if there's some kind of hidden agenda going on. But if someone who's just watching the program and watching the series just to watch it for entertainment purposes, they're probably thinking, okay, well, where is this going? You know what I mean? So that's how I'm looking at it. Where is this going? Is again, I've been saying for weeks now, I've been trying to, I wish they could just let us know Titania's backstory. We still have no idea where she got her powers, where she's from, why is she after She-Hulk.
Me being fluent in fandom, I believe in the Secret War she got her powers from Dr. Doom.
Well, right, exactly. But is that the case?
That's another tie-in.
Yeah, but is that the case in the series? I mean, we don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get like a flashback of some sort.
Yeah. But I do like, I'll tell you, the best part of this episode for me was the last minute where we saw that Josh, who I think is Thunderball, and Jen are being spied on by somebody else. And you see this person with a hazmat briefcase and this large needle. So something is going to happen. Something big is happening. And that's what I'm looking for. I need more stakes. I need something exciting. I need to see Jen in danger. I need this. Yeah. I mean, the comedy is fine, but I think we need to just step it up a little bit.
Take another break for Q&A.
All right. Any more Q&A? Okay. What we got here?
Alex, good question, Kerwin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too sure where this is going.
Yeah.
There doesn't seem to be much of an overarching arc.
Yeah, I agree with you, Alex. We're 6 episodes in, and I just wish that we knew more. But I
feel
guess
like they could have laid out the storyline for us.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been nice.
Yeah.
But I still like She-Hulk. Don't get me wrong. I'm invested.
Yeah. Well, at this point, after 6 episodes, absolutely. And I every episode they're giving us something, but it's not a lot. It's like every week they give us a little bit of something to get us back for next week.
Hi.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. We just have to be patient. There's 3 more episodes, and again, no Daredevil.
Again,
no Daredevil.
We've been waiting for Daredevil,
yeah,
and he's not here.
Yeah.
Why is he not here?
Jen, thank you.
Wait. Jen.
Pop in the popcorn. Thank you so much.
Jen.
Katie. Thank you, Katie. All right. Yes.
I was going to say, you know what? Maybe Daredevil will help She-Hulk take down the Intelligentsia.
Well, if the Intelligentsia is as big as we think it is, if we're thinking about what's in the comic books, can they really take them down?
At least fight them.
Now, okay. Oh, well, we'll see. And then the other point is too, we know the Wrecking Crew is coming back. Who are they working for? We still don't know who they're working for, right? Well, I don't know if you recall, but we suspected that it may have something to do with Baron Zemo because they worked in the comic books. They did have
His
a
Masters
working,
of Evil or something.
yes, they did have a working relationship with Baron Zemo, which
He's a friend from work.
He's a which that could make sense because Zemo, I think he, I don't know. I think we're going to see Baron Zemo again. But we don't know. We don't know. Yeah, that's my thinking. They gotta be a part of someone bigger than
themselves.
Yeah, I mean, we bigger than who? I don't know. I mean, Titania, Wrecking Crew, they're working for somebody big. We need to find out who it is. All right.
Let's take a break.
More Q&A. All right. What do we have?
First comment from Alex. Yeah, it looks like the Disney Plus Marvel shows all have pacing issues. But yes, like Keith, I'm invested. I do hope they raise the stakes, though. I agree with Kermit about that, too.
Yep. Yep. I'm totally on board with that. Yeah. Yeah. We got to keep going. We need to keep going. All right.
And the second comment from Papa the Popcorn.
Yep.
Yeah,
I've been waiting for Daredevil, too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So have we. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
We just gotta be patient. 3 more weeks, 3 more episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So that's it for this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see for next week. What do we think is going to happen next week? Well,
all right. Let's take a vote. All of you people in the comments, let us know what you think. Because let us know right now in the live chat.
Exactly. What do you think is going to happen next week?
Before we log off.
Right. Will we see Daredevil next week? Will we see more of the Wrecking Crew?
Frankly, I need to see Daredevil. I need to see Daredevil.
Okay. What happens if you don't see Daredevil?
Marvel will get a call from me.
Oh, I see. Okay. Gotcha. All right.
So what I'm thinking is She-Hulk and Daredevil are going to meet up in some way. Because I was hoping when Titania tried to sue She-Hulk, that could be Daredevil's intro as her lawyer. But they got Mallory Book, which is kind of cool because I like her too. She's a good character.
She's a very good character.
But I'm hoping Daredevil next episode to help her take down the Intelligentsia because Nikki called her and left her voicemail and was like, the Intelligentsia is after you. So I hope we get to see some of that.
And look, just to reassure everybody, Marvel knows what they're doing. They know how to plan things. It may take time for them to tell us what they're trying to do, but we know there's a plan in place, right? Because
Marvel's got like a 3-year plan.
Things are starting to tie in. You're seeing, certain people appear in the West Coast Avengers. You're talking about Intelligentsia and Dr. Doom.
Young Avengers.
Right. So things are right in the Young Avengers. We could possibly see some of the Young Avengers and the Captain.
Squirrel Girl's a Young Avenger.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. She could be considered one.
Right.
Since she's part of the Great Lakes Avengers.
Yes. Yeah. So things are starting to tie in. So we just got to be patient. All right. So
let's take a second.
Episode 7 is coming up. So do we have any more Q&A?
Yep.
What do we have?
Alex I think we'll see Daredevil next week. And I think we're going to see the Wrecking Crew being revealed to work for the Intelligentsia. And maybe Dr. Doom is behind it all.
Ooh, that's the Dr. Doom. And that name is coming up. It's coming up very often. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's just a question of when. All right. Okay. So
anybody else want to give us some predictions before we log off?
Yeah. Well, then for next week, right now we're doing 2 live stream episodes. All right. Per week until She-Hulk ends. We'll be back on Wednesday for Andor episode 4. So we hope to see you then. And again, if you're listening to us, whenever you get the opportunity to listen to this episode, please make sure to leave a comment, leave it on your favorite streaming platform. The comments help us. The more comments you leave, the more our episodes get part of the cycle. It appears a lot more and people get to see more of us, and that's very helpful. That'll be
Please
very
do-
helpful
please
grow the show.
please donate to our Patreon. Yes.
Yes, yeah, please donate. Okay.
Mhm.
And you know where to find us, right?
Yeah.
So we don't
Check
have
out our
to.
speaker page as well. You know where to find us on the socials.
Yes,
The Holy Trinity, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
absolutely.
Meta.
We'll be there. So everyone have a great weekend, and we will see you again next Wednesday for Andor episode 4. Until next time, take care, and we will see you again.
Sayonara, folks.